Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Ambode far better than Sanwo Olu. Save Lagos Group says governor has nothing to celebrate in 100 days. A civil society organization, the Save Lagos Group (SLG), has carpeted the state governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, over the celebration of 100 days in office, scoring the administration low in terms of laying a solid and good foundation for infrastructural development of the state. The group stated that the present administration in the state is more of cosmetics than real governance, tagging the celebration as just a mere political jamboree, which he said is unnecessary, laughable, unacceptable, and tantamount to wasting of mega resources of the state. This group, in a signed statement on Thursday by its convener, Comrade Adeniyi Alimi Sulaiman, insisted that Governor Sanwo-Olu has nothing to celebrate than political propaganda. Speaking further, the group stated that the state has been suffering backwardness since assumption of office by Mr. Sanwo-Olu on May 29, 2019. He maintained that the Sanwo-Olu government had abandoned all the ongoing major infrastructural projects in place by the former governor Ambode government in the length and breadth of the state, and this action had made life become unbearable for the good people of the state and as well wallowing in abject poverty. Sulaiman, who is also executive chairman, Center for Human Rights and Social Justice, listed road projects in Ikorodu axis and other axes of the state, maintained that the groups had written many letters to the Lagos state government to draw its attention to this project. This SLG, who pegged 100 days of Sanwo-Olu's performance in office as 15%, urged the governor to stop all the political jamborees and propaganda that characterized his government by hitting the ground running for the overall development of the state. According to the statement, it is now clear that the immediate past governor of the state and a clear-headed administrator par excellence, Mr. Ambode, is far better than Babajide Sanwo-Olu in terms of providing good governance to the people of the state. By 100 days of Ambode in office in 2015, he had made landmark achievements in the nook and crannies of the state. Since Sanwo-Olu's assumption of office, more people have been wallowing in abject poverty due to loss of job in agencies of the state. Sulaiman, who doubles as national coordinator of Coalition for Civil and Human Rights Organization, retweeted their position to put present administration in the state on its toes that the benefit and interest of the good people of the state. So guys, this is what this group is saying, that Ambode is far better than Sanwo-Olu. I don't know why in this country that we don't even move forward. We are always retrogressing. What we have termed as bad, after that thing had left, when something new comes in, preferably, or let's use this language, when new government comes in, the government you've been criticizing before, that people have been seeing their flaws here and there, they will not become hero again. Why is it that the new government is not always taking charge to do better things than the previous government, just like we are having at the center as well? But you cannot still take the fact that there's always propaganda here and there, both from the past administration and the new administration. So it will not look as if, okay, maybe whether the past administration is doing better than the new one. But I think most importantly, we don't even really need to rely more on all this what do they call them, groups, different groups. They always call themselves groups. Some will like, oh, we are concerned groups, we are this and that, we are some of them came out and said they are their initiative of one thing just for good governance. So different groups, everybody will just be saying their own, but the main people that will be able to testify to what they have said are the people in Lagos. The Lagosians to be able to say, okay, of a truth, these are the things that we have we've experienced, because I listened to some people on radio, on TV, and they were like, some people really said, okay, they have experienced some changes in their own area, that 100 days might not be enough to be able to judge an administration. Some says, oh no, some say that no, they have not seen anything, that has not started anything. So there's a kind of mixed reaction. What I think now is that maybe the development or the infrastructural development that this group are saying, or most people will be saying, is not going around at the same time. The growth or the development might not be going on at the same time. Some people will be experiencing the development, but why some people will not be experiencing it. But at the end of the day, people who are not experiencing it will come and tell you, no, it is not so. Of course, you can't blame them because they are not seeing anything. And people who are seeing the development, they will still come out and say, oh, no, you can't say that. In my own area, this is what, these are the changes that we have seen, that the government or the governor is trying his best, but they are still looking at what he's doing because they can't even judge him by that 100 days. So it's a kind of mixed reactions. So anybody can come out and say, oh, this is better, this is not better. But in my own opinion, it has always been what you have rejected at some point in time. When you have a new thing, you begin to like, oh, had it been I knew, I would have stick to what I've the old thing. I never knew that this new thing is going to be this way, because you want to test new thing. But it's not supposed to be. We are supposed to be moving ahead, not taking one step forward and 5 steps backward. That is what we have been experiencing right from time immemorial. It is not even particular with this government or this administration, or particular to the state. It's been like that even at the center. So some people will come out and tell you, oh, these are the agents of Ambode. They are just trying to discredit Sanwo Olu. Some people will not say, oh, Sanwo Olu is not doing better, Ambode is better, Ambode is this. But like I said, people that will be able to judge very well, people that will be able to say the reality, people who are really feeling the heat, they will be the one that will testify, okay, these are the things that we are experiencing in terms of the new administration celebrating 100 days. It's a kind of a mixed reaction. So you need to give them like 1 year. But just like some people always say that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a steps. For somebody who is going to do better, you will see it from the beginning, because they were singing this rhetoric, oh, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. But as soon as you get there, you need to start almost immediately. People need to feel your impact. Even within 1 month, people really need to feel your impact, because it's assumed that you've already prepared yourself. You already know the problems on ground. Then you just hit the ground running, not waiting for or being pussyfooty about it. That's just what I believe. So we don't need the time forever, or all the years, or all the eternal, to be looking for how to tackle some solutions or to provide solutions to some problems on ground, because you already know what has been on ground. Lagos has been complaining about the dirtiness, the environmental waste, all over the place. The traffic is something else. These are the problems on ground before this new administration came in. So they ought to know all of these things. It's not that time you will not be looking for what to do or what not to do. So just like we said, it is the Lagosians that will be able to testify really that the governor has done well, or is far better than Ambode, or Ambode is better than him, because they are the one experiencing the whole thing on a daily basis. I have some reactions here. Someone says, that's good for Yorubas in Lagos. They allow themselves to be used and deceived by Tinubu. You guys, do you really think so? Like what this person said, do you really think so? Someone say, what is your own? If he refuses to do the right things, the Yoruba knows how to handle him. That's what somebody replied. That person. But I don't know if you are of that opinion too. Someone said, so some people can still say the truth in this climb. Another said, truth will surely prevail. Propaganda to deceive people will never last. God Almighty is working in Nigeria. Someone said, Sanwo Olu is paying back the loan that it took to come to power. People should exercise patience. After offsetting the loan repayments, he will wake up from slumber. Propaganda government. Maybe Sanwo Olu is waiting for the raining season to be over before getting to work, just being sarcastic. Someone said, nothing for Lagos this time. Maybe I need to tell them that Sanwo Olu is still paying his sponsor and godfather for making him governor. Someone said, this group is on point. Honestly, Ambode was far better than this fellow, at least judging by the 100 days mark. That is what they said in the first 6 months of Ambode before he proved them wrong. So guys, like I said, mixed reactions. It is Lagosians that will be able to attest to the fact that really these are the things that they are experiencing. Some might not be experiencing the growth in their area. Some might be experiencing it in their own area. So by the end of the day, we still have to judge by the percentage of people who are experiencing that growth or the infrastructural growth in that their area. So guys, I would like to hear from you whether you think Ambode is far better or Sanwo Olu is far better. Leave your comments below in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye.